Why, hello there, it's Professor Joel, and I just wanted to do a quick site update, or I guess it's called a channel update because it's YouTube. Don't worry, everything's going according to plan. Starting Saturday, September 11th, I will be starting my new Scooby-Doo movie reviews. I've gotten the first season done, most of the second season done. There's some scrappy episodes mixed in during the holiday break around December, but otherwise, I have a video. Seriously, I have a video uploaded to air every Saturday up until April 9th so far. And yeah, if I get hit by a bus, there will be a new video up. So that's good news, right? Of course, it'd be awesome to just kind of unleash them now, but with the way YouTube is, they want to see regularly scheduled content to make your channel grow. And so that's that. With that said, because I filmed a lot of these in May, June, July, especially introductions, I'll do like a block of intros and outros for several videos in one day, which is why I tend to repeat myself. I also tend to repeat myself because I have to assume every new visitor is new to my channel. So I just kind of want to give them the proper introduction of what's going on and such. I know I have a strong following. I have lots of people who watch me regularly. Love you guys and girls, of course. Yeah, some of the comments I may have recorded in May, June, July might refer to my site having the comments turned off. Of course, that's changed. I just didn't want to go back and re-upload the video and change the intros and outros because that would just have taken a lot of time. So just remember that when you watch my new videos. In one video in the intro, I might say, oh yeah, my comments are turned off, but they're on now. They've been on for about 2 months now. And I had those comments, if you're to my channel, I had them turned off due to legal reasons and child advertising laws and such, because I do cartoons. It was a mess. Another thing I wanted to mention is that I will be featured on the site Scooby Snacks. It's a blog by Wild Wind Vampire. Awesome site. I visit it regularly. She puts out some outstanding content. I'll leave a link below. Every Sunday, she does a survey that's very fun to participate in. And every Monday, she does trivia. And she does like the coolest trivia. She also does episode reviews. She runs the whole gamut. Her site is amazing. Highly suggest you check out the site. She'll be doing a fan interview with me. She's doing, I think, 13 fan interviews for Scooby-Doo's 52nd anniversary. So I think she starts on September 11th and runs up till the 13th, which is Scooby's birthday, because the first episode aired on September 13th, 1969. So that's something you can look forward to. She's also doing an article on the history of Scooby-Doo on the internet, and I contributed to her article in a bit with my website that I originally had in 1996. I'm going to do at the end of this video just how that website looked. It's kind of cool. I'm putting that old site in the Wayback Machine, and we're just going to surf around for about 2 to 5 minutes just to show you how that looked. And I don't want to, of course, step on her toes with her article. Make sure you read her article. Mine is just a little brief summary of how my site looked. Hers is going to go more into detail about the rest of Scooby-Doo history on the internet. Highly suggest you read it if you're interested in that topic. Final thing I wanted to talk about is that I bought this cool painting. I bought it from Wendy Brydge. She's a regular on Scooby Addicts roundtable talks that Scooby Addicts have. Nikki at Scooby Addicts has. It's usually Wendy, Cameron, and some other guests for the week, and they discuss various topics. They leave no stone unturned. I tell you, these episodes, they run 2.5 hours. I watch them twice, like all the way through, if not more. I watch them all the time. I love watching them. I pay full attention to them too. I don't even have them on the background. I'm just so happy. I have my bowl of popcorn. I watch these episodes. I love them. Nikki does a great job moderating. And Wendy's a regular on there. She's an artist. And I bought one of her paintings. Well, I bought a print of one of her paintings. And here it is here. It's probably going to be glary. And you can see myself looking at you in my monitor. I have some color glass or some gloss on this. Should have taken it off, but I'm kind of lazy. But yeah, this framed. I bought the frame at a thrift store, and I just kind of painted it gold antique. chalk paint and just kind of gave it a sand and put some wax on it. But yeah, it's like the clues of Scooby-Doo. I'm probably butchering that because I'm on the camera and I forget things as soon as I'm on camera. But it's got all the clues from the various cool episodes of Scooby-Doo. So you can kind of see the Melissa Wilcox tombstone there and the Headless Horseman head and the chest of ghouls and the magic ball, crystal ball. You got the floor hamburger from Never Ape and Ape Man. All kind of cool stuff there. The mask from, what is that episode? The Zhao Chen or Mystery Mask Mix-Up, and the Alex Voodoo doll and the Cupid doll from Foul Play in Funland. Oh, all sorts of cool stuff there. Yeah, recommend this painting a lot if you're into artwork. Of course, it's a print. It costs $75 American or Canadian, depending on where you live. That includes shipping. Shipping is like the big cost of this. It costs a lot of money to ship. And the qualities on this is exceptional. I think it's 11.5 by 14. Might have got those dimensions wrong, but it's maybe 11 by 14. It's in around there. Very cool though. Love this. It's hanging on my wall in my library. And I'll leave a link again below where you can find that. So without further discussion about me rambling on about nonsense, that doesn't apply to all this cool stuff I just showed, because I tend to ramble on about nonsense. I'll just quickly dive into my website historical look-see. Anyway, I hope to see you Saturday. Until then, stay spooky. So here is my original website, and as you can see on the bottom, it says the doors open on September 18th, 1998. Now, I had this website up before I had it on my university website, but by 1998, I had graduated, so I had to buy my own web space. And way back when, it was expensive. This would have cost me a considerable amount of money to run on a monthly basis, probably $40 to $50, which is expensive when you're out of university and don't have a full-time job. And of course, that was money valued 20 years ago. Even longer, I guess, we're almost going on 25 years ago. So, it'll probably be like $80 in today's money, which is a lot of money for a website. And yeah, I've had a lot of fun running this website, of course, and I learned a lot. But I originally built it in 1996 when I was a student at university. And way back when, Google did not exist. AOL was just kind of rearing its head around this time. But if you wanted the internet, you basically had to be a university student or a professional engineer or just a hobbyist who knew computers very well. Computers were very pricey back then. They'd cost you $2,000 to $3,000 in today's money. You had to have a modem. Most of you kind of remember modems, some of you don't. But, for this image here with the UFO and the picture of Scooby and Shaggy, to get that picture of Scooby and Shaggy, that probably took me 2 hours. Or not 2 hours, 2 days to get, because I had to FTP download it. And your parents would pick up the phone and they would disrupt the phone call, the modem, and you'd lose the picture or it'd pause the picture and you'd have to start again. I tended to use it overnight, so I'd, just so we could get phone calls during the day and whatnot. I'd kick in around, 10 p.m. at night and let it download till about 7 a.m. And then, the phone would be active again for my parents to use. But that's how you had to kind of do it. Again, Google did not exist. And it was just a different world back then that seemed to take a long time. It wasn't as hectic as it is today. Google and the internet have just made things seem quicker. And of course, I did this all in HTML. So basically, to get into the website, this was like the landing page. You click on Scooby and Shaggy, and it brings you to basically this menu system. Back then, I was called Uncle Joel, not Professor Joel. I was a newly uncle to like 3 nieces and nephews at the time. I have quite a few more now. But back then, I was a new uncle, and everyone called me Uncle Joel. I go to the dentist, they call me Uncle Joel. So I kind of stuck with that. It was kind of funny because I was, early 20s, had long hair, did not look like an uncle. I looked like a teenager still. Anyway, so yeah, I have episode guide here. You email me if you want to email me. Links. So this is links to other Scooby websites, webpage information, and latest updates. And the episode guide was like the core of this. So yeah, you can see here it's pretty basic. Scooby-Doo, Where Are You? New with pictures. So if we click on that, it's just a listing. And this looks horrible now. I was going for like a 3D effect with this red and blue. Looks awful, but yeah, the big selling point was with the pictures. And you just click on an episode like What a Night for a Night. It'd give you like the date it aired and just a brief synopsis. The pictures aren't showing up, but I added like a museum of bad guys too. Maybe we'll get the Black Knight. Nope. Wayback Machine does not recognize that page. We'll click on the Snow Ghost, see what's going on up there. Yeah, this was a longer episode review. So if some of these I had like longer episode reviews because I'd have it on VHS tape and I could kind of record them off TV and then play it back and kind of get my thoughts on the episode. Others I did not have long reviews for. And spoilers was a thing back then too. Spoilers was a term back in 1988, surprisingly. I didn't realize that until now. Kind of forgot. And let's take a look at Don't Fool with Phantom. Yeah, just basic stuff there. And if we go back to updates, let's see what I got going on here. So yeah, I just added some Scooby-Doo movies. So yeah, just a very basic site. Here's the new Scooby-Doo movies. I think this one has some pictures you can see. Someone donated these pictures to me. It was I credited them, I think, on the homepage, but I tried to get in touch with them since, and their email no longer works, which isn't surprising because way back when you had email, it wasn't hosted on the cloud like Google is. You had to download it to your computer, and as you switched computers, you just kind of lost these emails, or you deleted the emails to save space on your hard drive, which is why I don't have a lot of the old emails I had before. I have even Scooby-Doo and the Family Guy here, which is kind of cool. Under page information, here is the books I used to make my website. And I got some information on myself here too. So yeah, all this information came out of the books that I have listed here. And I got those off of my university library. I bought most of them since off eBay and other venues. So I've kind of recollected these books except for Kids TV, the first 25 years. That goes for like over $125 right now in good condition. And I think I have all the other ones there. And then links, because, you didn't have Google back then, so you'd rely on going to other websites to get links. And people would use banners like this. And my banner here was kind of like the Scooby-Doo episode guide bullet hole thing you can see at the bottom here. And if we go to these other websites, so we got Warner Brothers Scooby-Doo Zombie Island website. So this was the official site they would have had back then. Let's see if it exists. And yeah, nothing's opening. So, oh, wait, here we go. Something's coming up. Ah, yeah, here we go. So this was the Warner Brothers site for Zombie Island. And that's kind of cool. And they contacted me and they sent me a free copy of Zombie Island and some swag way back then. You don't get many images though. And let's look at another fan site. So this is a Scooby-Doo page, it's called. But yeah, you can basically see just basic images. And if we click on Daphne here, just cell shots, really basic stuff. And they got more links here. And let's visit the Scooby Zone, see what's there. And I play the actual MIDI, that's kind of cool. No even images, nothing really about them, so they don't really have much going on there. Scooby interviews, I don't know if they've, oh no, it's just fake interviews, I'd say, with the gang and not the actual voice actors or anything. Let's see Nat Scooby-Doo page. Nothing there. And Mysteries Inc. Yeah, this is cool. This probably has some fan scripts, I'm imagining, or maybe it's real scripts. Yeah, just fan scripts. Fan fiction was going on back then. So yeah, pretty cool. That's all I really wanted to show you. Just a little brief history of what Scooby-Doo looked like on the internet way back when. If you wanted to go to visit my news site, I have one up. It's called planetscooby.com. It's loading up right now. It's basically just the text versions of my video reviews. If with YouTube, my site or my page or my YouTube videos could get taken down at any time, so I just wanted to have written copies. That's basically why I have this site up here. And I got this cool little interactive map where you can kind of click on an episode to find it. It gives you some details. So here's Hassle in the Castle. I predicted it took place in this spot here. A lot of these spots are kind of Easter eggs. A lot of them are like movie sets. So Who's Afraid of the Big Bad Werewolf? I targeted that site as, if you ever saw the movie The Howling, they go to a ranch and it's a getaway ranch. And I just kind of included the filming site for that filming ranch. And there's one called Waxwork. I did the Wax Museum where they filmed the movie Waxwork. It's just little in gags like that. Foul Play in Funland, I included the theme park where they did the boardwalk amusement park in The Lost Boys. So yeah, you just go here and you can see my videos. They're all loaded up here that exist, and some pictures and whatnot. So that's my current website. I don't really suggest you visit it. It's just more for getting attention to my YouTube videos. Anyway, that's all I really wanted to show you. And until next week or next Saturday, I hope I see you, where I will be covering my new Scooby-Doo Movies episodes. Until then, stay spooky.